we tend to forget this is the gospel mission. This is
Right.
the gospel mandate. I quoted Tillich at Notre Dame, but the first duty of love is to listen. So if we are to love one another as we have been loved, then it's about that encounter, as Francis would call it. It's about being present, showing up. All the basics of what you all know better than celibates about being in a relationship.
Right.
Half of it's just showing up and listening and paying attention
Right.
to the other. But it really is the core of our faith. The image I was praying over today, preparing for this, was, feeling so companioned with the risen Christ, going away from Jerusalem, which all of those broken dreams and shattered sort of expectations and just the pain. And Christ didn't do anything other than, well, how are you? What are you talking about? And he showed up, he walked, and he listened.
Yep.
That's the first known action of the resurrected Lord.
Yeah.
And if that's not a gospel mandate, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That's
a beautiful image, Jerry. That's a beautiful image, I think.
Well, every now and then it helps when I pray, Paula.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you do it once in a while, Jerry.
every now and then,
Yeah. I just have this image as you're sharing that. I have this image of Jesus coming over to me and just grabbing my hand and say, come on and sit with me a while. Let me listen to you. What's on your heart?
Yeah.
And I think that we are called to be that kind of a listener. And it's not easy to listen to someone's story and all the trauma that they have experienced. It's not. But we can listen with the ears and heart of Jesus. And Jesus will help us do that.
Well, and to see the image that came from a recent retreat I was doing with survivors, the preacher was talking about how, can we see the resurrected Christ with his wounds? And that wounded Lord, that wounded Christ is walking with us in our wounds, and it was just a beautiful, hopeful image of, I don't have to have it all figured out to be with the wounded Christ. Matter of fact, he doesn't want that. He wants us as we are. And I'm a mess sometimes. I don't know about you, Paula. You always seem together, but
no, I'm all together, Jerry. I got it all together.
But I'm a big old mess, and to me, to be that wounded with my God is really important. However, I imagine that to anyone else who has a mother image or, is agnostic, but just to be part of that